All right, this segment of the show brought to you by the law offices of Ogle, Elrod, and Burrill. When you call them, they come to you. Wherever you are, they will come to you, meet with you in your home, meet with you in a restaurant, meet with you in a park, meet with you on a park bench, meet with you anywhere you want. Well, not maybe on top of a mountain or anything, but they'll meet you in most places. Ogle, Elrod, and Burrill, you see their website right there. They do a great job. If you have legal needs, give them a phone call. All right, back with Sterling Henton, Bobby Scott, Vince Ferrara, Chuck Cavalaris. Chuck, you're going to start it as we do each week. If you were a betting man, where would you set the Tennessee line for the Vols game at Florida next Saturday?
Well, last Sunday, John, I set the Oregon line just for the first half.
Right.
And I set it for 31, and I think it was 38-7 at halftime.
Yeah.
I think there's a hidden baseline quotient in Oregon's average time of possession on a touchdown, 2 minutes, 18 seconds.
Okay.
We break that down to 2 + 1 + 8 = 11. Cavalaris line, Florida by 11.
That was a pretty simple one, but okay. that was math 101. That was a remedial class. All right, very good. Vince and Bobby, I want predictions from you. What do you think of this score?
I'm going to go 27-10 Florida. I think Tennessee will get in the end zone once, but I think it'll be Sterling giving me a dirty look. I think it'll be a short field from a Florida turnover, and Tennessee will get in. I think it's going to be ugly. That defense is awfully good, and Tennessee has issues across the board.
Although I'm not wowed by Florida's offense.
No.
They finally put up 400 yards against Miami, but they turned the ball over a bunch of times. So
Yeah.
I think you're right. I think it's going to be an ugly, kind of sloppy game. What do you think, Bobby?
I hope it is an ugly, sloppy game, and I hope Tennessee gets a couple of 3 turnovers. If they do that, I think they got a chance to win it by 3-4 points maybe. But it just you just can't say that right now because you don't know how this team's going to react with getting beat like they did.
And you also anticipate Florida. Each of these teams, until you start proving something in the pass game, each team you play is going to shut down the pass game more and more and focus on that run. Mm-hmm. And I think that's what's frightening. All right, I'll give my pick last. Sterling, why is Tennessee going to win at Gainesville? Is that where you're going?
I am. It's my pleasure to tell you why Tennessee is going to win at Gainesville. You know why? Because part of being a volunteer is being resilient. And we got a resilient bunch of guys there with a resilient coaching staff. We went up to Oregon. I think they're the best team in college football. Without question, most clean offense in college football. Now we know what it takes. We've seen the best. And we're going to apply that in practice this week. And we're going to take a new attitude down to Gainesville. We're going to come back with a big victory for our Tennessee Volunteer Nation. And you can bet your last $5 on that, baby. Tennessee Vols, 30. Florida 21. Let's go.
There will be so many people.
Let's go.
There will be so many people emailing me, hoping to get a bet, and one of them's Chuck. Chuck's already ringing. Okay.
Manziel.
Yeah.
Or Yeldon yesterday.
It's going to happen.
Here's the thing. Barring a flurry of Florida turnovers, and again, I'm not big on their offense, and I don't think, even though Oregon looked at it and said, the best way to attack Tennessee is over the top, I don't think Florida's going to go there with Jeff Driscoll. So I think they're just going to run it at you, which is going to keep the score low. I'm going to take Florida 30-13. But here's the scary thought, Sterling. Vols are 0-17 versus ranked opponents since 2009. That last win was Lane Kiffin beating an Ole Miss team that was overrated. 0-17, to put that in perspective, Vanderbilt's streak against ranked opponents is just 0-14. Tennessee's is worse than Vanderbilt's at this point.
It's time for a change.
I think the injuries for Tennessee could take a toll. Plus the open date for Florida, coming off a loss, playing at home, I think that's just going to be an awful lot to overcome.
Is this one, though, when you look at Alabama on the road, let's nix that one. I think a lot of us looked at Georgia, who's Tennessee's given trouble to in the past in Knoxville. Then you look at South Carolina. Those were teams that you thought maybe Tennessee could hang with. Is Florida the best chance for an upset now?
I don't think at Florida. And you don't pick Tennessee to beat Florida in the local media until they do it. You just can't. You can't.
I'm not ready to go there
Yeah.
yet. It's South Carolina.
And I'll take that $5 and I'll spend it wisely.
Let's get it, I got 500 because I'm going to see it.
Butch Jones better fly in Casey Clausen very quick for Saturday's game.
We're going to win, babe. We're going to win.
Thanks to you guys. Thanks to Jimmy, Bob, and David for being with us. Thanks to you for watching every week. And thanks to our sponsors, including the Richfield Federal Credit Union. See you next week right back here.
The views expressed in this forum do not necessarily reflect those of WATE 6 or of 6 Sports. This has been a paid program.